China's Ma Xiaoshu is expected to head to the US next week. Markets aren't open to balance. S&P 500 sell side 50 million, Nasdaq 100 sell side 90 million, Dow 30 sell side 50 million, Mag 7 sell side 27 million. SK Hynix ADRs fall as much as 6.8% at the market open here.
Connection lost.
All right. Yeah. consistently. Consistent. Okay, why is the thing telling me that? Okay, I'm into this. Damn, dude, like, damn, damn, damn. Hey, what's up, Didi? How you doing this morning?
Nasdaq 100 extending its drop to 1% now.
Okay. And apparently, I didn't want to make money this morning. Damn, I had to probably just save it until. And I think that's not, I think. That's exactly why. Exactly why. Hmm. Ever again. Okay. So the market is highly likely to take those lows out now. It's highly likely to take those lows out. The question is, I'm going to. I guess not. Well, I'm in this short, but I guess TradingView can't handle all this volatility with the Nasdaq right now, so it's frozen. Okay. Okay, I just got stopped out. Looks like TradingView is just, man. Okay. Hmm. Okay. You gotta love when the Nasdaq stops you out and then continues to go in your direction. All right, so I mean during that freeze, man, I think the Nasdaq's gonna probably try to do it again.
US stocks extend their fall with the Nasdaq now down 1% out of the open.
All right, well, I mean, I just have to probably re-enter short multiple times here because the Nasdaq isn't gonna give this to the bears easy. This is the second time that it stopped me out, so I'm just gonna have to do like a rapid fire strategy where if it stops me out, I just have to get back in. Okay, so it didn't stop me out this time, at least not yet. Let's see. All right, so we got about 2 more minutes until the opening range officially forms. All right, so we're seeing a drop underneath these lows. We do have this trend line though. We do have this trend line that's coming down. It is sloped. It is a sloped trend line, but we could see just a random bounce there. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we can just get this thing just to break just right through this, and then probably use it for like a re-entry somewhere. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those days. It's gonna be one of those days for sure. I just had a feeling the market was like it literally came back perfectly to my stop and stopped me out. That's kind of frustrating, but I guess you gotta take the good and the bad when you trade this. When you trade the Nasdaq here. It literally just came back to my stop and just stopped me. Hold on, give me 1 second. Well, if this thing comes back and stops me out, I'm just going to take a step back because that's 3 times the market just popped back and stops me out and then continues. So I'm just going to take a step back if it comes back and stops me out. Okay. All right. So now we got price trading into that trend line. So we should be good. We should be good here. Okay. Got the first. We got half of the position off. Cool. Got half of the position off. We see if we can kind of get a continuation move here. Okay.
It's been 10 minutes time now. At the top of the hour, we get the US pending home sales change month over month. Forecast minus 0.5% on the prior 3.8%. We also get the NAHB Housing Markets Index, forecast to remain unchanged at 35. Business inventories month over month, forecast 0.3% on the prior 0.5%, and the pending homes index saw a prior read of 76.8%.
All right, so we are popping back into the orb low. Should I be so bold as to add to this position? I think I will add here. If you kind of get a close underneath the orb low, then never mind. I need a close underneath the orb low here, or I would like for the price to close underneath the orb low. Of course, my stop is perfectly at that 21 EMA. Okay. I'm not going to readjust my stop. It's going to get stopped out there.
Abbott are extending their gains to 14%, the most since 2002, following their earnings report this morning.
Looks like we got a small little trend line coming down. Okay, so this thing close. Oh, come on, don't do that. Don't do that. Come on, just give me a nice close underneath that. I'll put the break of that candle right there. Break of that candle. Hey, how you doing, Alfred? How you doing this morning?
China says that 29 nations, including Russia, are to attend their AI organization.
All right. All right. So I took the break of that candle. All right. So I'm in short now. Nice. Oh, nice. Nice.
So in
nice.
5 minutes time now, at the top of the hour, we do get some
There we
US
go.
housing data. The pending home sales change month over month, forecast minus 0.5% on the prior 3.8%, and the pending homes index saw a prior read of 76.8. We also get the US NAHB housing market index, forecast to remain unchanged at 35. US business inventories month over month, forecast 0.3% on the prior 0.5%.
All right. We could see some turbulence at around like 240 though. Mm. Mm. I mean, shit. How many times has the market stopped me out short today? How many times has the market stopped me short? But I guess this is just the name of the game now. I mean, hopefully you can get lucky and that the market... okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Fine. Fine. Whatever, dude. Whatever. I'll just take the long at the orb low. Obviously, the bears suck. And I watch this thing comes crashing down. Now that I've said fine, and just took the long at the orb low. But hopefully that doesn't happen.
One minute remaining now.
All right, we got
I'll be
one
leading
more
with the
minute
US
until
NAHB housing market index.
the 9 o'clock algo comes.
Ten seconds. 34, 34, lower than forecast 35. Pending home sales change month over month minus 5.4%, minus 5.4%, which is lower than forecast minus 0.5%. The index at 72.5, 72.5. Business inventories month over month at 0.3%, 0.3% as expected.
Hey, what's up, game weight? I was shorting. Oh, all right. So there goes that. So now my my stop is trailing in profit. Let's see if we can get that last profit target. Yeah, I was shorting because it was I was shorting the break of the Actually, I forgot what I was. I forgot what I was actually shorting. I think I was shorting the break of a low. I think. Actually, I forgot, honestly. Oh yeah, I was okay. I was like, dude, I know I was shorting. I forgot which low. I was shorting because we broke this structure low right here.
We've posted the pending home sales and NAHB housing market reports on the feed for those interested.
Yeah, so I was shorting that. All right, so it looks like we got the final target. I mean, like I said, we're in profit right now. We just need this last target to get
inventories May reports also out on the feed for those interested.
But we broke this trend line. We took out the liquidity above all these highs, and then we had this massive drop. And then I took the short of the break of that candle. And then I was trying to short the continuation of it, but we just didn't get it. All right, cool. We got that final target hit. All right, so we're now at the 50% of the opening range. I doubt that. I mean, after we've seen that the market, now that we've seen the bears fail at this trend line, and then we had the change in state of delivery pattern that I'm just now noticing. It's literally the change in state of delivery pattern. Pull back and then blast. I mean, wow. So we're at the 50% of the range now. I'll try a short. I'll try it. Okay, never mind. It didn't fill my order. Let's see if it comes back to this imbalance right here. No, this imbalance is around like what, 350. Hey, yo, what's up, Didi? What's up? Okay. Oh, we reached. Oh, yeah. And you see the you said it was like what what was that zone again? All right, let's see if we can get a break of this candle right here. But then at the same time, shit, I don't know. Is rejecting at the 21? I'm sorry, is rejecting at the 200? You know what? Let me just stop. I'm trading breaks of structure like the bears actually. Like they're actually good. But man, the Nasdaq has just been so crazy, man. I think everybody will be happy once the bulls are back in control, once everybody is buying again. Hopefully we don't get well, let's see if I can get into this. I'll buy this. If this thing pulls back without shooting higher here, it looks like I missed it. Okay. All right, looks like I'm gonna miss it. Yeah, ah, shit. Well, okay. Okay, I missed it. Mm. Okay.
Voice news disconnected.
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go short here. I'm gonna go short. I might have gotten in probably too early here, so I am willing to scale into it if need be. Okay, never mind. Mm. You see buyers in higher time frame? Okay. Yo, Top Step just dropped a 250K freedom account. What the fuck? Get 250K in buying power, 25K in payout, and 10K max. Ah. I ain't paying $500 for shit. I'm not paying no $500 for that. Profit target 15,000. Fuck no, man. Fuck no. Consistency target. Says max loss. You can have 25 minis. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm gonna try a short. I'm gonna try another short here, man. Because I think the Nasdaq just played me, honestly, with the short. I don't know, man. I don't know. $10,000 of max loss. $10,000. I mean, is that a good value for $500? Is that good? Unlimited availability. Is that good? Payout cap 25,000. Is this a straight to fund it? So if this is like if this is just the eval, and then I have to this is just the eval. Because it says express funded activation fee is free. Yeah. And $500 for $10,000 of drawdown. Yeah. Let's see what the peanut gallery is saying about it. That's pretty good. Let's see what the peanut gallery is saying. I mean, I don't know, man. Someone says no one is interested in a 250K Top Step account. Partner up. What does that mean? Partner up. Damn, do I want to drop $500 on an account though? Yeah, yeah. I mean, Alfred, I mean, you advocating for it. Yeah, it's no activation fee. Are you getting you one? You have to make $30,000, or you have to make $25,000. Yeah, you got to make you got to make 15K, and then well, actually, I don't know the payout rules actually. Max payout is it has a $5,000 daily loss limit. Max loss is 10K. Consistency target. So you got to make $7,500. I mean, with the Apex though, I mean, I don't pay $500 though. But I mean, is that a good deal? Is that a good deal? $500 for a 10K account? When you say it out loud like that. $500. 516. Yeah. Alfred, are you getting one? I'll think about it. I'll think about it. I'll consider it. You're about to? So you can buy. Well, with Top Step, you can only have 5 accounts at a time, 5 XFAs at a time. Apex is the only. So, man, Apex dropped a $50 intraday account, all in. Top Step drops a $500 10K account. Damn. Yeah. All right, Nasdaq. I'm sick and tired of your BS. Stop stopping me out short. Man, all right, dude. All right, man. All right. Dude, I've been stopped out short like 20 times on the Nasdaq, dude. It's really becoming. Excuse me. All right, man. All right, Nasdaq, you pissing me off. All right, man. I'm just gonna go long. Fuck it. My god damn, dude. These bears ain't about shit no more, man. These bears ain't about shit. They ain't about nothing. These bears don't want it. These bears don't want it.
In 10 minutes time now, at the bottom of the hour, we see the release of the EIA weekly natural gas storage change, forecast for a build of 39 BCF from the prior 61 BCF.
Dude, I mean, can you blame them? Come on. All right, man. I give up. I mean, I'll just take a step back. I'm gonna take a step back. I mean, in this market gain weight, I mean, unless you got $10 trillion in your trading account, trading futures in a personal account or in a growth account is so dangerous, man. In today's market, like I said, if I wouldn't trade futures, I'll be trading options. This would be an option channel. If prop firms go away, this will be or the Q's anonymous or SPY anonymous or some shit like that. 0DTE anonymous. I'll be damned if I man, that, my God, bro. I am not trading futures. You say you're red right now? Yeah. I'm red too. Oh, damn. I'm down $1,000. I didn't realize I lost so much money. Okay. Y'all see how many times the Nasdaq stopped me out short? That is so frustrating. So frustrating getting stopped out. You have the right idea. It's just that the market doesn't want you to participate. All right. So I'm gonna try to get in long here if I can without the market being nasty to me here. All right. All right, so we got about 7 more minutes until the initial balance is officially formed here. You know, the crazy thing is I'm not even looking at the orb anymore. Damn, dude. I'm adding to this position. Stop underneath that candle. See if we can get a continuation, a push to the highs here. There we go. There we go. So we got out of that first position. We got out half of the first position. Let's see if we can get a continuation. Got an unnecessary pullback. Man. If I get this 10K account, I think I'm going to change up my strategy. I'm gonna go to minis.
In 5 minutes time now, at the bottom of the hour, we see the release of the weekly EIA natural gas storage report. Forecast for a build of 39 BCF on the prior build of 61 BCF.
All right, let me move some money around. I'm going to use a top step payout for this. I mean, I'm not going to use my money that I worked hard for. Well, I did work hard for this. Did work hard for this payout. Actually, I think, man, I think a lot of things just rebuild. I think I got a. I think my TPT account rebuild. Let me just move some money around. I'll get it. Why not? I'll get it. $25 minis though. Man, that is insane. 25 minis though. You know, the price tag is acting as a barrier. All right, so we got that all right, cool. All right, so we got 1 more minute until the initial balance. Honestly, I have
1
to
minute
kind of
remaining for the weekly EIA natural gas storage change.
I would have to consider how I'm going to trade the account. I'm going to have to consider how I'm going to trade it. All right. All right, so we got half of the position of the second one off.
10 seconds.
10 seconds to what? Oh, the initial balance is formed. But we might got some more news, or probably.
A build of 41 BCF, a build of 41 BCF, which is higher than the expected build of 39 BCF.
We are bumping up into supply, though. I mean, you can see this range right here. We are bumping up into supply. So we can probably, the market's probably going for the orb high here.
We've posted the weekly EIA natural gas storage report on the feed for those interested.
$500 account. All right, let me just put some. I wonder how many. Let me see. I wonder how many you can buy. I wonder how many you can buy.
Visa has introduced a platform for stablecoin minting, movement, and management.
All right. All right. So I just basically used a payout. I'm using a payout right now to pay for this account. All right, so we have the new initial balance now. Initial balance high and low is in. Dude, you're thinking too much, man. Thinking too much. Like, what are you thinking? Yeah, I'm gonna trade it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. 10K account, 15K. Gameway says a head and a shoulder. If I get this account, I definitely gonna have to change up. I'm gonna have to change. I mean, I'm definitely gonna go to minis. Gonna definitely go to minis. I'm definitely not going to trade that account with micros. That's just not gonna happen. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the account. I'll buy it. And I think what I'm gonna do in this account, I'm gonna trade Nasdaq and I'm gonna trade gold. I'm gonna trade Nasdaq and gold in the account. And I'm probably not gonna buy an account for a while after this. Because just like Didi said, this is a bunch of smaller accounts. But seriously. Eh. All right, so I don't know if I'm not gonna do it just in case it shows sensitive information. So, oh my God.
Yemen's Houthis leader says all
my
Saudi oil
God.
and vital facilities would be targets for the group's missiles if Riyadh gets involved in comprehensive aggression against Yemen and escalates.
Oh, dude. All right, you gotta be trading for real. They ain't playing. You gotta be trading for real. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. You have to trade for real. You gotta make $1,000 a day for it to count as a trading day. They not playing. They say, oh, y'all thought it was sweet? Y'all thought it was sweet over here? Nah, you gotta make $1,000 a day in order for it to be considered a day. It says only 250 spots are available. So only 250 people. All right, guys, I did it. I bought the account. All right, let's see if I can get back into this short. Because it did swipe liquidity above them highs, so let's see. Yep, $1,000. So I have to trade minis. I mean, we have to trade minis. I think what I'm gonna do Well, I guess I don't necessarily. Well, shit. If I trade multiple, so the way that Top Step has their commission set up, it's like it could be more expensive to trade micros and minis. Let me look at the Nasdaq. Let me look at the NQ, because I mean I can adjust to the MNQ, but the Nasdaq is sometimes cleaner. All right, so that's the 1 minute on the MNQ right there. That's the 1 minute. Let me look and see what the MNQ looks like. Obviously, it's going to be more choppy on the... Let's do a side-by-side comparison, because I'm not going to flip back and forth. I mean, I bought the account, so... Shit. We on the road to 15K again. We on the road to 15K. All right. We'll definitely use that account for the stream, for sure. It's just, unfortunately, I won't be able to cheer. All right, so that's the 1 minute on the NQ. This is the 1 minute on the MNQ. Let me see how this looked. Yeah, I mean, it is nothing. It's just we all know what that last trading day is like, man. We all know the last trading day before the payout. We all, man, Nasdaq, come on, man, come on, Nasdaq, come on, Nasdaq, come on, man. You already know how that last day to payout is, man. Making $150 is a challenge on that last day. So making $1,000 in that last day. But I mean, I think this is a part of the plan. This is all a part of the plan. All right. I'm just gonna stop out here. Obviously, the Nasdaq don't want to drop. This is all a part of the plan. I'm on the road to emotional management, and this account is going to help me do that. It came exactly at the right time, so I'm just going to take this as the universe helping me achieving my goal. That's how I'm going to perceive this. Now I can safely trade minis, but I mean, we did make 8K with micros, though. We did make 8K with micros. I can probably trade GC now too. Top Step probably got like GC blocked or some shit. All right, Hmm. And that's something else that I probably have to be mindful of too. Okay. All right. Looks like the Nasdaq is just gonna be nasty here. Yeah. We got a trend line coming up, so got a trend line. Maybe. I should probably get in the habit of, if I don't see an initial reaction, if I don't see the initial reaction that I'm looking for, then I should just stop. I should just exit out of the position, because this is what happened yesterday, and this thing went flying higher instead of just waiting on it. Oh shit, I didn't realize that. Hmm. All right. Let's see if that was just a manipulation above that high and we can get a continuation down to the downside here. I'm going to add into this position at the break of that low right there. I think now we can probably drop now. I mean, unless it's trying to manipulate right here. And I mean, we are at that trend line now. And we can break it. For them tax write-off for next year? Yeah. Yeah, I use my top step payout to buy this account too. So that's how I'm going. I mean, I'll just write this off, for my taxes next year. But yeah, I took a payout. I'm just going to use the money from that payout to pay for this. That means that this account needs to reach payout. I don't know if I want to, I don't know, man. I don't know if I want to trade gold. I don't know if I want to continue to trade Nasdaq. All right, so we got to add on there. Just the Nasdaq can just be so nasty when, if you're on the wrong side, man. You find yourself on the wrong side of all this. with that 5,000 or with that account, I definitely have to follow my rules in that account for sure. With micros, I could be more lenient, but if I'm going to trade minis, because moves like this, there we go. Look at that move, baby. Look at that move, baby. All right. Hold on, what the hell? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think this day can keep going, man. I mean, it may bounce here because we're at the 50% of that the orb. It could bounce here, but I think it drops. And we're at the 50% of the initial balance. I mean, it could bounce, but let's just hope it doesn't. Hopefully it breaks these lows here. And I think if I trade minis, I'll be more, I'll just go back to more of a protective trading style. But that means that I don't have to catch like big moves like I have to in micros to make money. I'll probably have a smaller stop. So let me look at this. So I have $10,000 of drawdown, right? So this is kind of how I do the math. So instead of doing it, this is kind of how I do the math with how much money I risk per trade with all of my accounts. And it's always going to be based on the drawdown. So if I plan on just taking one trade a day, so I got $10,000 and I want to, if I just want to take one trade a day, I want to see how much money the most money I can lose per day. So I can lose $1,100 per day if I take one trade a day. $1,100. Am I going to lose $1,100? Probably not. So I was about to say. All right, so it looks like we're probably gonna get that break. Hopefully we do. That'll be nice. But we already got half of the I think it didn't fill my other order. So if I take 2 trades a day, I can lose $500 per trade. And so because I can lose $500, because we catch big moves here, I would probably I'll have to really think about that, because $500, that means a 27-point stop. It's literally a 27-point stop on every position. There we go, baby. There we go. There we go. We're getting the drop. We're getting the drop. I'm gonna probably begin to trail this other one too. I'll have it all trail. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. There we go. All right. Come on. All right, so both of my stops are in profit. Mm. Yeah, I'm definitely doing that too. I'm gonna make sure I have all my evals, all my black box stock subscriptions, book map, all that shit. I'm gonna write all that shit off.
Oil raises gains, Brent trading below $85 a barrel.
Okay. All right, so my trailing stock got hit on that one. That's fine. That's fine. I still have the other piece of this position still trailing. Man, what a comeback, man. What a comeback. Good thing we had that trend line drawn out. We drew the trend line. We just trusted it. I think that's probably something else I'm gonna have to begin to. Okay. All right. That's all right. Cool. All right, man. All right. All right. Nasdaq, man. Nasdaq. Ugh. All right. So I wonder if this is just a pullback. Alfred, did you already get the account already? I think there's only well, I don't know how true it is or how strict they're going to be, but they said that only 250 combines are available. So I don't know how strict that's going to be. You know what? Let me see if I can cancel my TPT account, because I don't particularly care for it. If I've already paid for it, I'm just going to cancel the rebill for next time. All my losses, all that. All right, and that's gonna be my last account. All right, let's see if we can add into this. I think we can see potential continuation here. Let's see. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to get in right there. Shit. I did not, man. That was nasty, Nasdaq. That was absolute nasty.
Iran's Mayor News says US projectiles have hit around Keshem Island.
Let me get my. I was trying to set up my my stop limit, and this thing just straights up slams into my order and fills
So
it.
we're seeing the US Treasury to sell $92 billion in 3-month bills on July 20th, settling on July 23rd. Also to sell $79 billion in 6-month bills on July 20th, settling on July 23rd. They're also to sell $13 billion in reopened 20-year bonds July 22nd, settling on July 24th. And 10-year tips, they're selling $21 billion. They're settling on July 31st.
Does the market want to continue to go up higher here, or? Well, this is the bears. I'm thinking that the market wants a continuation down, but I don't know. Yeah, Rukit. That's why I was like, yeah, I don't know how strict they're gonna be with that. Because if those things sell, I don't think a business will ever pass up the opportunity to make more money. I wonder if the Nasdaq is just trying to stop me out before going lower. My stop isn't within striking distance. I just hate that though. Come on, break down, Nasdaq. Break down here. Break down here, baby. I'm going to be very cautious around the 50% of the initial balance because there could be buyers there. I tapped into that 1 minute imbalance right there. I didn't even notice that. That's not where you want to bounce though. I'm looking at that 50% of the initial balance. That's where I think the market is going to try to react. You ain't going to trick me, Nasdaq. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. All right, so we're out half of the position. I'm going to actually trail the rest of this. I'm going to trail the rest of that down because we're at the 50%. This thing could bounce. I'm not going to let this thing bounce all the way back because that was... I mean, we could break down from here, but I'm not going to let this thing bounce on me. Okay. And it bounced right at that 50%. All right. Shit. I made my $1,000 for the day. I made my $1,000. All right, man. I mean, Man, I don't know, man. I don't know. Should I stick with micros and maybe just should I stick with micros? Because even though we took some losing trades, ah shit, you know what? You know what? Let me see if I can get back in this. Let me see if I can. That looks like that is a strength move right there. That is a strength move. Everybody's going to probably sell that green candle. I'm not going to give it too much room for it to pop back up though. But that's a strength move. Come on, break down, break down, break down, baby. That's a strength move. It's a very aggressive re-entry though. Very aggressive. Come on, Nasdaq. Come on Nasdaq. Come on. There we go. Like I said, I'm gonna be very aggressive with this because I know it's gonna chop. But that was okay. Fine. No, I'm done. I'm done. I'm not gonna get back in that. All right. It could flush here. It could, but with the Nasdaq and these bears, I don't trust them. All right. I'm good. I'm good, man. I'm good. No, it's not a direct account, man. Shit, for that price, if it was a direct account, they probably would have made it $1,000 or $800, and that would have probably been a hard pass or an easy pass. About to go. All right. Yeah, whatever, dude. Whatever, man. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean the reason why I'm considering maybe sticking with just micros is because I mean it's not like it's a trailing account. That's why I'm in micros in this one. But when the Nasdaq stops you out like that, just being able to get back in, just being able to get back in is you really have to pick your spots, man. You really have to pick your spots. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll trade I'll trade the Nasdaq and gold in that account. Cuz I do have to make I'll trade both. And I'll probably trade small. I guess, yeah, because I mean, I have to, 15K? 15K. So I basically have to make 20K in that account. 20K in that account. It's not like I can't do it. But I have to, I just have to prepare myself for stuff like that. Mm. Mm. All right, so the trade-off with trading micros and minis, I guess this is something that I'm gonna have to consider. The trade-off with minis, yeah. Mm. Uh, okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna just do that. Okay, I think I'll just do that. Ah, shit. I didn't think about that either. I'm not
The
trading
Fed
on.
bids for 4-week bills total $6.4 billion.
I didn't think about that. I didn't think about that. So what I'm not thinking about is with my trailing stop. Top Step doesn't have a trailing stop. Wow. Wow. Y'all guys see that shit? Wow. This type of stuff only happens in the practice account. This only happens in the practice account. You pull up to your practice account, you have a limit that you forgot that you even set, is a perfect entry, and it goes straight down. We actually might see a bounce here though. We actually may see a bounce. We're actually seeing the bounce right now.
According to Iran's foreign ministry, the United States have reignited the flames of war by violating the Islamabad agreement.
All right, so it looks like they are rejecting from the 50% though.
So in 10 minutes time now, at the bottom of the hour, see the release of the weekly 4-week bill auction. Prior high yield of 3.63% with a prior bid to cover of 2.64. Iran's foreign ministry says that Iran calls on its neighboring nations in the Persian Gulf to prevent any use of their land, sea, and airspace by aggressors to Iran.
So it's looking like a meme coin right now. SpaceX. I mean, shit. Basically, it is. Basically, it's a meme coin with extra steps. Let's look at a daily chart. It's a meme coin with extra steps. Yeah, you got pumped and dumped if you didn't get out at these highs. Yeah. Oh boy, retail is always left holding the bag. Always left holding the bag. If I go to NQ though. All right, so I guess this is how I'm going to approach this. I can Yeah, just like in the Wolf of Wall Street. It's like, you know Elon Musk, right? You know his company went public, right? Buy. Oh. It's a daily chart on the Nasdaq. I mean, what do you really want? What do you want to capture? I want to be able to be in moves, basically.
So in 5 minutes time now, at the bottom of the hour, the US is due to sell $110 billion in 4-week bills. The prior high yield was 3.63% and the prior bid to cover was 2.64%.
I guess it's just easier just to yeah, there goes your recovery, man. All right, well, guess good thing didn't stay short. But that's just the thing with Top Step. I'm not gonna be able to take profit or have a trailing stop. I'm not gonna be able to have a trailing stop though. So I mean that's the yeah, I'm gonna have to think about this. And then I have to watch out for when I start to gamble. I'll probably start gambling.
So we're shortly expecting the results of the US 4-week bill auction.
Okay. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. All right, guys. That's gonna be it for me today. I appreciate everybody that joined me this morning. We'll definitely come back
4-month,
tomorrow
4-week
or
high rates of
tonight.
3.66%, 3.66%, with a bid to cover of 2.57, 2.57. So the US sold 100.
All right, so we'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, Peace out, everybody.